Good morning, everybody. I wish I had that ability to do that at home with my kids in the house. I normally have to have screamed at least 3 times. A huge welcome to you all today. We are absolutely delighted with the numbers and the turnout. I think we have about 150 of the industry in the room. We've had a phenomenal uptake of all of our TED programme this year, so I'm glad to see that we must be on to something. Today is all about understanding the market opportunities to help grow your business. But before I start, let me just get on with a little bit of housekeeping. For those of you that need access to the Wi-Fi, you can connect to Le Mans Wi-Fi 2. And we would ask everybody to feel free to tweet out under hashtag TEDNI on all of your learnings at today's Market Masterclass. So tourism has experienced a absolutely phenomenal growth over the last decade. We're experiencing record numbers of visitors and spend across both accommodation and visitor attractions. There is no doubt that this is due to the collaborative work of everybody that is in the room today. With nearly $1 billion invested over the last decade in new products, experiences, global and local events, marketing and increasing the quality of our visitor experience, it's not surprising that we've had sustained accolades such as the Lonely Planet Best Region to Visit in 2018. The confidence in this destination continues to grow, both from a visitor and an investor perspective. In 2017, we welcomed 4.9 million visitors, taking 2.5 million trips, and that generated £926 million into the local economy. 2018 was the best year yet, with trips up across all of our markets and record spend. And I'm delighted to say that the barometers that each of you contribute to show that 2019 is well on track to be another record-breaking year. Hotels alone have received an unprecedented level of sales between January and October in 2018, more than 1.9 million rooms sold. This shows what we can do when we work collectively together. And as a destination, whilst we have come a very, very long way, there is still so much room for us to grow. Our GDP levels are still well below those of other parts of the UK. But more importantly, when it comes to cash in your tills, we are still well behind other parts of the UK in our spend per night. We have the opportunity to grow our business base. We have the opportunity to do that through seasonal extension and regional dispersal. We also have a huge opportunity to increase the yield per transaction and in turn help grow your bottom line. Whilst we've come a long way in doubling that value of tourism the last decade, our aspirations are for us to double it once again, to become £2 billion industry by 2030. But to do this, international competitiveness sits at the heart of the strategy. We need to, together, create truly authentic experiences that will compel people to travel to this wonderful country. We need to deliver those experiences in a way that are better than what they can get anywhere else in the rest of the world. We need to excite and delight our visitors, both when they're in the planning stage as well as when they get here. Key success factors, therefore, going forward, will not only be in you working together to create those compelling experiences, but to really focus on what the market wants. And to do that, you need to understand what the market wants, which is what we're here to do today. But we also need to think about being visitor inspired. We need to deliver excellence at every point of the visitor journey. And that means that we not only need to focus on the quality of that experience within the boundaries of our own business, we need to work better and closer together to make sure that every part of that goes the extra mile. Dare I mention the B word? We know that Brexit is proving to be very, very uncertain, and there's so much still to understand in terms of what the impact of that is going to be. But one of the things that we do know is that there's never been a more important time for you to have a balanced sales book and also for you to be out there actively selling. I'm delighted today to be joined by colleagues from not only Tourism Ireland but also Tourism Northern Ireland, who will share with you vital information about the key markets that we have the best opportunity to sell within. They're going to bring really savvy tips, tools and tactics to help you grow your bottom line. We're going to kick off with the probably biggest opportunity that we have on our doorstep, which is the ROI market that has experienced huge amount of growth. But what Naomi will share with you today is that we still have a long way to go and a huge opportunity to capitalise on. Naomi.